Hello everyone, I am Chelsea Brienne. Welcome to my channel here, So Light Connections. As you can see, I am out in the forest. There's this cute little bridge and a little stream beside me. So if you have found your way to this video, if you have found your way to this channel in this now moment and are presently tuning in to this video, it is because you are now reaching a point in your life where you are ready to start making the choices that are going to create ripples and shifts to move you forward where you would like to go in life. You may have found yourself in the recent past stuck in relationships or jobs, just different dynamics in your life that didn't necessarily feel good to you, were not super fulfilling and nurturing to your soul, but things had been so heavy for so long that you had found yourself unable to make the choices that you wanted to make. You have been unable to make those shifts to a new job, a new relationship, no relationship, shifts in friendships. And if you have found this video and if you are tuning in right now, it is because you are now in a place where you are ready and you are able to start making those new shifts and those changes in your life that are going to propel you forward for where you want to go. You have had some experiences in your life that have really been challenging. They have involved a lot of suffering and pain, but they have equipped you with the tools and the energies, the wisdom that you need to move forward to where you want to go. And you are now reaching a place in your life where you are able to make the choices that you know are right for you. You are ready to do things that may have been impossible, may have seemed impossible in the past, but now you are at a place where I really, really encourage you to make that choice for yourself, to do that thing that you may have been struggling to do in the past, whether that is leaving a job, leaving a relationship. It doesn't matter what it is, because the energy that is present here is that of newness and shifting, up leveling into a higher frequency, a higher timeline of being that is now available for you because you are now ready to embrace it and to walk that timeline. And that begins by being able to recognize that even if we hold fear, even if we find it challenging to make that decision, to make the choice that we want to make, that we have the ability, we have the capacity to choose bravery over fear, to say to ourselves that is scared, that is nervous, that does not want to make the shift, like, it's okay, I'm here for you, I have you. I understand that you're scared, I understand that you don't want to do this, but we're doing it anyway because the only way through is out, and it's forward and up from here on out. And by moving through the things that we fear, by doing the things that are challenging, that is how we begin creating the life that we want to create. That is how we begin finding ourselves in those timelines that the past version of us was longing so deeply for. What is required to exist in those, to bring those into physical fruition, is to be brave enough to do the things that you may not exactly want to do. But there is a period in your life presently that is creating an opening for movement. This energy is wanting you to move forward, to make a choice. Often we can get bogged down in what should I do? and we don't know. We have no idea what choice to make. We can't for the life of us figure out which way to go, which choice is the right choice. And that is not a good energy to be in, because that is an energy of stagnation and confusion. So I would invite you, if you are in a place where there is a choice to be made, that you just make the choice. Because innately, on an intuitive level, I know that you know what choice needs to be made. You know what choice is best for you, what choice is going to move you forward in the highest and most supportive way. So I invite you to make that choice. If you are struggling between two experiences, two options, two decisions, because know that whatever choice you make is the one that is going to lead you to deeper growth, deeper wisdom, and ultimately deeper fulfillment. So there is no wrong choice to make. There is only a choice. But what was coming through when I was asking prior to recording this, what needed to be shared, is that there is an opening of energy for those in resonance with this, where you are now ready to make that harder choice. You are ready to do that thing that was scary or seemed too out of reach, too impossible in the past. But now is the time to do that, because there are a lot of energies coming in that are going to support you all the way whenever you make that decision, when you make that choice. For me, the choice was made in August. I began a new job, which opened up a whole different possibility of energies, because that's the beauty of choices, right? Anytime a choice is made, no matter how small, no matter how big, it just automatically like reroutes everything on that timeline based on the choice that you made. So it will open up a whole new like world of possibility, of options that you previously didn't have before. And these options are going to be of a higher alignment, more supportive, more nurturing, more graceful, more easy than perhaps what your choices in the past have opened up for you, because this is now a period of expansion through ease and grace versus expansion through pain and challenge and suffering, which a lot of us have been in that form of expansion for the last year. But what's coming through is that this period that is now unfolding is a period involving immense growth and expansion, but in a way that is fun and joyful and graceful and light, because God knows that a lot of us have been missing those elements. There's been a lot of density for myself, for I think almost everyone on some level, because that is a reflection of the collective, right? That is a reflection of the planetary shifts that our world on a whole level is now going. We see that with politics, we see that with the things we see on the news, all of these events in the world. So it's not just us on this one person human level that are shifting and uplifting and having the old fall away and be replaced with new. It is worldwide, it is planet-wide. But there are going to be different how do I want to say this? They're going to be almost different like sections. So there's always going to be growth for everyone, of course, because growth is the only way forward. But there are going to be those of us who are going to be growing through more ease and more grace. And then there are going to be those of us who still are learning and growing through suffering and pain. And that is not bad. That is not right or wrong, because honestly, that pain and that suffering is very often, if not always, because that is the reason it's occurring. It is what's needed to move us forward to where we want to go. A lot of us unfortunately need that push of that challenge and that pain to be like, wow, something needs to shift. But once again, if you are tuning into this video, I believe it is because we are entering a period of life where we will be experiencing more grace and ease. We are ready to make choices that are even more deeply in alignment for us. And we are ready to have those choices bring about results and opportunities that fill us with even more grace and peace and ease. We are ready to put down the pain, put down the suffering, and learn and grow through love, through grace. We are ready for that. I'm going to end this video, have a little walk back to my car. I don't know if you can see that, but it gets pretty steep up there. So yeah, I hope you guys all have a beautiful, beautiful evening, night, morning, wherever you are, and I will see you soon.